just come today to do a let's make video. So I'm going to show you how to make this a multi-pocket insert for your journal. I'm not saying this is my idea. I've seen similar, so I was just, because I'm making it, I thought I would show you how to do it. So anyway, the measurements I'm going to give you is the measurements for the journal that I'm doing, and I'm working with this kit at the moment, so I've made it to fit onto a page like that. We have, sorry, if it's on the page, you'll have your tuck here, you've got your pocket there. I've just shoved random things in there at the moment because I've obviously not finished with this journal. Pocket there, pockets there, and an envelope there with obviously a little pocket there. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to pop in bits and bobs. So let's get started. I've prepped everything already because I don't want to waste time getting bits and bobs out to try and show you how to do it. So I'm just using some coffee dyed paper. I've got a good piece of cardstock here which measures 7 3/4 by 4 3/4, and it is scored on 3 sides at 1/2 inch, so it gives you that side free. So that's 1/2 inch all around. I will write the measurements below, and I'll just do that if you want to stop and pause that and write that down as well, but I'll write it down. So that's 4 3/4 by 7 3/4, and on 3 sides score at 1/2 inch, and then you will fold that. So you can, this way you can actually have it going that way on your page, or you can do it that way, okay? Or if you wanted to, you could add an extra 1/2 inch on there, chop one of them off, and you can have it a top loading. Just actually thought of that. So what I'm going to do first of all is just really quickly ink around the edges of this. You're not going to see the flap, so I'm just going to quickly go around there. It's just so you don't see any of that really kind of yellowy creamy cardstock. Still haven't managed to work out how to edit yet on iMovie. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can add all my videos, but I can't seem to stop noise and things like that, so that's a new one for me. Right, so that's that piece done. The envelope is just a kind of faux envelope that I've made. If you've got an envelope that would fit onto the size that you're doing, then by all means use that. But this measures 8 1/4 by 4 inches, and then it's scored at 2 inches and 5 1/2 inches. That's folded up, that's folded down. Simples. And all I'm going to do, because that paper is actually quite heavily tea or coffee dyed, don't really need to do that much inking. Just going to glue it. You can sew it, but like I said, I'm just doing this the easy peasy way. You can stamp, which I'm going to do some script stamping on it. Let's see if we're the right way up here. Just a little bit of random. That's a bit skew iffy, but I might even cover that over. So yeah, I've kind of messed that up, but just a little bit of script stamp. And if you wanted to, just go around it and ink it up. I'm going to pop the doily, 1/2 doily, on there. I hope I'm in frame. I haven't even checked. We're doing this and I haven't even pressed play. I've done that many a time. When I say play, I mean record. There we go. And I'm just going to trim the little tiny bits because the doily is just a tad too big. So I've got a butterfly here, which I'm just going to ink up because it's rather white. And I'm just going to use a little bit of eyelash trim to go around. I found 3 tickets. I have found 3 of these. I thought I'd used them all, so I was happy with that. Getting excited about 3 tickets. I have got other colours in these tickets, but I like the white ones because you can do so much with them. So I just tied that around. I'm just going to snip that off. I'm just going to, didn't put my heat gun on, heat gun, glue gun, oh Yvonne, glue gun. So I'm just going to pop that on there, hold it for a minute so it sticks down, and glue the back, pop that on there, just make sure it's a bit straight. Whoops. So these two pieces here, they measure 5 inches by 3 inches, and all you've got to do is score ½ inch either side. Now I haven't done a bottom. I'll explain this when I'm gluing it on. I'm kind of doing it so when I glue these on, I'm going to punch little tabs at the top in a minute. When I put them on, each of these 2 pockets, you will be able to put a tag going all the way down the bottom, so you don't have to keep the tags short. Hope you know what I mean. So my circle punch that I normally use is it's sticking, so I use my tab punch and only use the top part to punch a little tab in there, little pull space. So if you haven't got one and you've got one of them or something similar, you can use that. I think I've shown that on another video as well. A little bit of inking, because it is nice to define it around the edges. You're not really going to see the bottom, so I don't know why I bothered doing that. So let's get rid of some of this little mess here. Right, I'm going to just stamp on that as well, because it's quite plain. See if I can get that one straight. Yes. Just breaks it up. You can use designer paper, you do not have to use coffee dyed paper. Probably be better with some form of designer paper. And you can use different colours, coordinating colours. So all I'm going to do on the tops of these is mitre there and there, so that whatever you're putting in won't catch. Seems to work well when you do that. And then I'm just going to start from the top and build it down. Where's my glue? So I'm just using some of this Anita's tacky glue, which I'll need to buy some more of soon. I'm like halfway down the bottle. So I just glue these 2 flaps, and then it's going to be difficult because I can't put my hair dry over. So just measure it so that you've got a little bit of space at the top, a little bit of space each side, and then do the same with that one. Now, like I said, use any papers you like. You can adjust this to any size that you like according to the page that you're working on. This is just the size of the page I am working on. So you can make it you could make it taller or wider or shorter if that is what you require. Then on this one I'm just going to glue on 3 sides. That stops things falling right out the bottom. And there we have it. And there you go. So I should have, well, actually that's what I'm going to be using, these elements. So I'll just put them in to show you. So you've got that. That's pockets, but and then when it's on your page, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to tuck things into. So like I said, I will put the measurements below, try and keep that quite simple, and like I said, you can adjust it to any size, use any papers. This is just kind of showing you the basis of how to do it. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Oh, also this will be put onto my Let's Make playlist, so you can see all the other things that I've done over the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to try and do some more, but I've had a really busy couple of weeks, and I have got some ideas, and this is one of many. So like I said, thanks for watching, have a great day.